All right, the holiday season is here, and you are guaranteed to run into some family and maybe some friends that you have not seen in a while. So there's no better time to brush up on those social skills.
Stuart Feddersen, public speaker, communication coach, and founder of the Feddersen Formula, is here to share the best tips on staying on top of your game. We are so glad that you are here.
I'm so ecstatic to be here, ladies. Thank you so much for having me.
We have so much to talk about, but before we jump into that, we got to break the ice. And when you're ready to break the ice, you said that you have something special you do. Can we jump in?
Yes,
okay.
Yes, we'll jump right into this. So ladies, this is what I call the super smile. Okay, and this is what an exercise that I do with all of my clients, in all of my workshops, to really get the endorphins going, right?
Interesting.
As well as to dispel any nerves that may be present within that group, right? It really loosens you up a bit, right? I call it an endorphin, a happiness boost.
No matter the situation.
No matter the situation.
Even if you're on live television.
Even if you're on live television,
okay,
I'm telling you, this works. Okay, so here's the rules of the game.
Okay, I'm excited.
Okay, so let's all stand up.
Stand up. Okay.
So the game.
Who was ready for that?
I know. Here we are.
Yep,
Here
there
we
you
are.
go. So the main objective of this game is to do the twist.
Okay, so we have to be good with the twist.
So you have
you're
to
not
be
talking
good
shimmy, you're
with the
talking
twist.
the twist.
I'm talking the twist.
We can do a combination.
Okay, you can do whatever dance you want, just as long as you're dancing and you're moving.
Careful.
Okay, that's true. That's right. But that's the goal. Is all of us need to be doing the twist. Okay. Now here's the rule: it's called super smile, right? So I smile at Bree, and I can't start doing the twist until you smile back at me.
So I could make you wait a second.
So you can make me wait a second. Yes, you can. So I could be just like, is she going to do it?
It is contagious. It is contagious.
So
Smiling
I
is
smile back.
contagious. You smile back at me, and I start doing the twist, and then you do the same thing to Nisha. Okay.
And I can't.
So I'm
she
smiling
can't
at
twist
you?
until I.
Yes.
I'm gonna make you laugh.
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
The
Let's
smiles
try it.
are already present.
this
The
is
endorphins
good.
are already flying. So we're gonna take it up 10
We're already
notches.
having a little
This
bit of
is
fun.
awesome.
All right, go for it.
Okay.
Okay. So here we go. And it can be the cheesy smile. It can be a normal smile, but. There you go. That was quick.
You already got it. Okay.
Okay.
Doing the twist.
I'm feeling very serious today.
You're really close.
You can hang in here. Let's go. There you go. All right. Now she's doing the twist.
The shimmy twist.
Now I smile at you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now smile back at me. Now we're all doing the twist.
Okay, we got it.
All right.
We got it.
Okay. Thank you for indulging in that,
So what
ladies.
is it about twisting that feels so? Because I really do
Yeah,
feel
it
more
loosens
relaxed.
you up.
It's not even the twisting,
Right?
it's the smiling, and that's part
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
Feddersen formula. Tell us how you came up with it.
Yes, absolutely. So honestly, you speak to any of my friends, you speak to any of my family members, they'll tell you that I'm a social person, right?
Yeah.
But what's interesting is that I have social anxiety.
Really?
I do. I struggle with social anxiety. I was officially diagnosed like 7 years ago, but as I was working with my therapist, we looked back to when I was a kid and when I was a teenager, and we came to an interesting conclusion, and it was that I came up with my own coping mechanisms. I came up with breathing exercises on my own, conversational skills on my own to really push me outside of my comfort zone. And what was interesting is these were all self-taught. So what I did is in college, I took it all those skills, public speaking skills, conversational skills, executive presence, even interview skills, right?
Yeah.
And packaged them all up into the Feddersen formula as it is today. So I really want to help other people who are struggling socially.
You know what it's like.
Right? I do. I know exactly what it's like. Panic attacks, everything.
Well, I want to ask you, before something like this, maybe coming on air today,
Yeah.
what does that feel like for you, and how do you walk yourself through that?
I actually, in the bathroom, before coming on air, I had to go through my own ritual.
Did you really?
I did. My own breathing exercises where I get my posture all up and straight. I breathe. I jump up and down to get the blood flowing.
You do the shimmy?
I do the shimmy. I loosen myself up a bit.
But
I'm telling you, ladies, you got to do that.
This is needed, and what you're talking about is needed now more than ever because we are so attached to our devices and don't know how to have conversations anymore.
Oh my gosh,
it's
telling you,
nerve-wracking.
Nisha, it is so nerve-wracking. Right now, the communication and human connection has been compromised. COVID even made it worse, right? So genuine human connection is compromised, and conversation is the way to bridge that.
Let's give everybody one more tip, can we?
Yeah.
If you're in a conversation with someone you just met, or it's a family member you haven't seen for a long time, should you say, "How are you"?
No.
That's a no.
Why not?
I'm telling you, three of the most useless words in the world of communication, right? How are you? The where are you from's, the what do you do's, those are just, they fall flat when it comes to
Boring.
human connection. They are boring.
Yes.
So what you do is you change it up a bit. If you're talking to a stranger, ask them how their day is going. You ask them, what do you do when you're not working? Or if you know the person, ask them how their family is.
I love this.
Right? And what happens is then it starts a genuine human connection, a conversation, and then before you know it, you've spent 5 minutes just like we are, right? We're connecting, we're sharing thoughts, we're really getting to know one another in an authentic way.
This is amazing and so important. I want you to come back and sit with us
Of
again
course,
and talk
yeah.
more about this. Today you have a special going on. Holiday Special is the code for 25% off a 4 coaching session package. So you can go ahead and do that, maybe even give it as a gift.
Absolutely. This is such a great gift.
Learn
to
more
give.
about the Feddersen Formula, everybody. You're on social media, and that is your website, feddersenpublicspeaking.com. And now there's a link on our website. Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
on the show. Saray, how's your day and what's coming up next?
Well, my day is going well. How
Was that
was
good?